hauling freight across the state line. Watching RG Bargy's logo start to shine.
G'day RG Bargy crew, hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Okay, we're going to take a look at the TruckSim GPS. It is now available for everyone to download. There are two versions. There is the free version and there's the paid version or the pro version. And what I'll do is I'll take you through it step by step. I've been using this now for quite some time, and I have to tell you it is definitely a game changer. And I'll explain why in a tick. But before we go any further, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button, all that stuff. It's all free, and I really would appreciate it. Helps me keep bringing you free content like this. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So, yes, TruckSim GPS, for people that don't know what that is, it's actually a GPS system for ATS and ETS2 that you can actually take off of the game and put onto a tablet or another screen so that you can free up your truck so you don't have to have the GPS in the truck. It's got a lot more information on it than the standard GPS in the game, and I'll go through all that in a tick. But right now I'm going to just read to you what the creator has posted so you know all about it. And I will also leave links to everything down in the description. So if you're interested in it, you can get to it. So like I say, he's just recently released the free and pro version. And this is what he says about how it works. TruckSim GPS is now free to download and use. The free version includes compatibility with all DLCs and all supported map mods with no restrictions on map content. There are a few limitations though. Free version includes a daily routing quota. You get a limited amount of route guidance per day. When the quota is reached, detailed routing won't be available until it resets the next day. A small persistent banner at the bottom of the screen, plus a full screen ad after completing a delivery. Single destination only. You can only navigate to one destination at a time, but can't add extra waypoints on top of active jobs. So there are limitations on the free one, which is fair enough because the guy's put a lot of work into it. He's I think, spent nearly over a year now on it, getting it perfected. Pro removes all of that. No ads, multiple waypoints, and unlimited routing. It's the same full experience that early access testers, that's what I am, have been using all along. As we roll out new features this year, some of them will also be pro exclusive, so the subscription will only become more valuable over time. There are different ways to go pro. In-app subscription is $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year, which means you get 2 months free, 1 week free trial. So $4.99 a month is less than a cup of coffee nowadays. So I don't think that's too expensive. Patreon, which I'm a member of, the early testers, is $7 a month. VIP is $15 a month. Yearly plans with discounts are coming soon to both tiers. Patreon supporters get extra perks on top of pro access. Supporter badge displayed in the app. Dedicated Discord role. Access to the members-only Discord channel. Access to closed betas before major feature launches throughout this year. The VIP tier is for those who want to show some extra love and get the VIP Discord role, both with tiers unlocked for the same pro features in the app. Pick whichever option works best for you. So as you can see here in this infographic, it shows you exactly what you get on free. So on the free, you get the all DLCs and map mods. You get the daily quota. So it means it's not unlimited. There is a quota. I'm not sure what that quota will be. I'll have to find out and I'll let you know in a future video. Ads, there will be a banner and a full screen banner full screen ad at the end of your job. There'll be no multiple waypoints. Monthly price is free. Yearly price is free. No supporter badge, no Discord role, and closed beta access is not included. Pro in-app, you get all the DLCs. You basically get everything that the free version gets, but no ads and multiple waypoints. It's $4.99 a month and $49.99 a year, meaning you get 2 months free. Pro Patreon, you get the DLCs, unlimited, no ads, multiple waypoints at $7 a month. There will be a yearly price coming soon. Supporter badge, you'll get the Discord role and channel and the closed beta access. VIP, you'll get everything. It's $15 a month. There'll be a yearly price coming soon. You get the supporter badge, and you also get a VIP role on Discord and the closed beta. And again, this is if you want to help him out with a little bit more love, as he puts it. So, yes. And I'll go through what the actual GPS is like in a tick. This is what's coming this year. The public release, beginning of the new chapter, not the end. We will keep pushing updates regularly, just like we've been doing throughout the entire early access process. There's a lot more coming. Here's a taste of what's to come. Routing improvements. I know the routing algorithm isn't perfect, and it's not, but it's pretty close to it. This is a top priority. We have major improvements planned that will make a real difference in route quality for both free and pro users. More map mods. We're going to keep adding support for new map mods and automating the pipeline so we can eventually support as many mods as people are using and even try to auto-detect them. So that's a bonus, that one there. There are a lot of map mods included in it, but there's still a lot that aren't. And if he can get that working where it's auto-detected, that will be a boon. It will be so much better. Full search coming soon. Search by name, bookmarks, and better UI for managing reordering your waypoints. Voice navigation, turn-by-turn voice guidance. There's no voice navigation with it at the moment, but there is incredible navigation with it, which I'll go through when I show you it. Multiple multiplayer features. We're going to start experimenting with sharing positions between users. Now that will be incredible, because when you're doing a convoy on a dedicated server, if you can share positioning and so forth with users, like waypoints for rest stops and fueling, etc., that will really make it more immersive. Custom color scheme, not really worried about that, but that's something, if you like to fiddle with the colors of different things, that's coming. Map improvements, proper backgrounds, state and country borders, and more info on the UA, like current city, state, and country. Again, there's quite a bit of information already, and this will only make it better. Better point of interest details, improved UI for ferry connections, way stations, the clock, and possibly speed cameras. There's already quite a bit, again, like I say, of information. If it makes it even better, that's, just going to help so much. Localization, proper translations to different languages, especially in ETS2, and more, and it goes on and on and on. So what I'll do now, I know you just want to see it, is I'll jump in and show it to you. But first I'll show you the website where you can get it from, and it's this one here, TruckSim GPS.com. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description. It's a two-part app plugin type thing. You've got an app from Google Play and the Apple Store, and you need to install that on your tablet or laptop or whatever you may be using it on. And then there is the telemetry server, which you download and install. And both things are extremely easy to install, especially the App Store ones. They're just a matter of clicking install and away you go. The telemetry server is very much the same. It's just a matter of downloading it, clicking on the executable, and away you go. And it'll tell you exactly how to do that. And it's very simple to do. I might even make a video on how to install it later. But for now, this is just to show you how it's working and how incredible it is compared to the standard one. So let's pop into the game and have a look in there. And also, I shall do this. Now, this is going to look funny. I've had to increase the size of the zoom of my camera, my overhead camera, to get a good picture of this, because it's the only camera I've got that will do it. So it's a little bit blurry. It looks a lot better than this in person, and it's on a weird angle and so forth. Anyway, you get the idea. This will show you anyway what it's like. So here we are, and as you can see up here, up there is the GPS that's on my tablet. So it doesn't look like that on your game screen. Let's get that clear. Your game screen looks normal because the GPS is off of the game. It is on a tablet. As you can see, there's my hand. That's the tablet. All right. So it is on the tablet, not on your game screen. I'm just trying to clear that up because a lot of people might get confused and think that that's what it's going to look like in game. No, in game you won't see any of it because it's not designed for in game. It's designed so you can have it off the game and on your tablet. Okay. Just clearing that up to make sure that you understand. That's not what it'll be like, because that will block your view. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the freight market. We'll get a job. And when I get the job, this will show one of its downfalls. Now, again, like I say, I love this app. It works tremendously well. Well, actually, before I do it, let's have a look at this. Okay. So let's have a look at how it's set up. So when you start it up, you'll come into this screen once you're in the game and hit your settings. And in your settings, you'll have, it'll tell you what your level of membership is. As you can see, I'm pro, blah, blah, blah. And it will have configure mods, which is your map mods. So you hit that. And as you can see, I've got my map mods in here. I don't know if you can read that. It actually says Reformer, Sierra Nevada, Reformer, Coast to Coast, and Alaska North of the Future. So they're the mods, the map mods that I have in this profile, and I've loaded them up, but you can actually add more by clicking this. And if you have, you can't see it on screen because it's too bright, but on here, it's got a whole heap of other maps that are included in the GPS. For example, ATS expansion, ProMods Canada, road connection between Canada and Alaska, Alaska to Washington. Then it's got more American cities, California, Colorado, Idaho, Nevada, Oklahoma, Oregon, what's that one? Texas, Utah, Washington, and then the Columbia road map. Not compatible. Okay, so that's obviously coming later. But you would just then choose from the list. Again, you can't see it because it's too bright. I apologize. Like I say, this camera's not that great. But you choose them and then just click add. So I'm going to go back, and as you can see, we've got those maps included. So we'll go back. And then you've got more settings here. By clicking on more settings, you can choose what you want to be included. So you can choose your UI scale. I've got it up to 150, which is its highest. You can choose the city names, what language you'll see it in. Again, you can't see this because it's too bright. I apologize. It says English, and then you can choose from different languages. Then you have allow U-turns. You can tick that, or not allow U-turns. What's that one there? Show turn directions. So yeah, you can choose or have that on or off. ETA display. You've got a choice of only real time and only game time, or both. I've chosen both so that I can see both real time and game time. Then you've got a driving zoom. So while you're driving, how you zoom in and out of on the map. You can either have it dynamic or manual. I've chosen manual so I can do it for myself. You then have the distance units you can choose. I leave them all on default. The volume units and the currency units, I've all got that left on default. Then in the info, you can choose show job info. You can have that turned on or off. Show fatigue, turn that on or off. Speedometer, you can have speed and limit, speed with alerts, speed only, limit only, or off. I've chosen speed and limit. Then you can have your gear indicator, so it gives you what gear you're in, and you can choose to have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have one low, one high, two high, etc., etc. I've chosen to go with the third one down, I think it is, which is your low, low, one high, one low, all those ones. If I can get it right. Very touchy, and I keep missing the right one. There it is. And then fuel gauge, enable or disable. So they're the things you can choose from, and they all show up in the GPS. I hope I'm explaining this so people can understand. Now, on the GPS, when it's running and you've got a job, you'll have up here your fuel, you have your gears, your compass, and your miles per hour. And with your miles per hour, it'll have a little one above it, which is the speed limit and the speed you're actually driving at. Over here, it will have your job info, and down here, it'll have more info that you can choose, and I'll show that to you once we get the job. So let's set this. That's okay. So now this is the glaring problem that there is with this. As you can see, I've chosen a job, and yet it's not showing me how to get to that job. That's the one thing I don't like about it. It doesn't show you. So what I'm going to do now is turn the radar advisor on so I can see where the job is, and we'll go to the map. So what I'm going to do to make this quick for the video, I'm going to go to Pine Bluff. Okay, so I'm here in Pine Bluff. So what I would normally do if I'm taking a job, and because turn that off, so I'd have everything off. I'm using the GPS now, and because it doesn't actually show you where the job is, I'd find out where the job is, and then I would just tap on it, set the waypoint, and it will then create a route for me so I know where the job is. But for now, it doesn't automatically set it up for you. And that's one thing I'm hoping he will bring into it, is that when you choose the job, it will show you how to go and pick up the job. So for now, it doesn't show that. So that's the one glaring problem I found. Everything else works great. And again, I'll show you that all when I get things going.
Right, and then turn right.
All right, so off we go. So here we are. Hopefully the job hasn't been taken. Or,
You have arrived to your destination.
we're not too late
Your
to get it,
route
because I
guidance
think
is
we
out.
might be, because it only had 37 minutes. Let's see what's happened. Oh no, it's still there. Good.
Time to hit the road.
Okay,
Don't you get
so
some crumbs on my back.
now, if you have a look at the GPS, again, I don't know if you can see it because it's pretty bright, but it's showing me where to pick up, which is just there, and it's showing me that there's a green flag here. And again, I apologise that it's so bright. I did try to sort it so that it wasn't that bad, but the lighting in this room is horrendous. Actually, I just thought of something while I'm here. I'll try and turn the light off, see if that makes everything okay. No, that didn't change a thing. Okay, it was worth a try. Alright, so now we shall pick the job up. Where was it? Around the back. And again, if you look at the GPS, it's showing you where it is. If I go crazy and end up crashing, it's because I'm trying to show you everything and not watching the road. Got the trailer attached, just having a look. Yeah, everything's fine. And now I'll just pull up here, and then I'll go through what we've got on the GPS now that I've picked the job up, so you can see all the information that you get. Okay, so again, like I said, fuel. That will show you the speed that you're doing, and it'll have a little emblem above it which will show you the current road speed or road limit. This is your compass. This is the gear you're in. You've got your zoom in or zoom out when you're on manual zoom, which you can then just simply hit that to get your different zooms. And it's quite a lot of different zooms that you can use. Up the top here, it's got in abbreviation how much you're going to make out of the job, what it is, and how much it weighs. So for example, it says $9,722, and it's cottonseed at 18 tonne, but if you click the little arrow, it then gives you a better detail of what it is. Cottonseed, 18 tonne, $9,722. Time left 9 hours and 24 minutes. Time to rest 11 hours, so it's telling me when I need to go to sleep. And then, wrong button. There. And this now tells me when my next turn is, and then the next turn after that. So if you have a look at that, it says in 800 feet I have to turn left, and then at 8 miles after that I've got to make another left turn. So it's constantly telling you, using this as a guide, how far until your next turn. So that's a bonus, and it really works well. And then down the bottom here, it's got where you're going to, which is to the rail export in Jackson. It's telling me in real time that it will take, it will be 13 minutes, and in sim time, in game time, it's 3 hours and 50 minutes. So I now know that it's going to be 13 minutes in real time before I get there, and 177 miles. Now, if I was doing a long trip and I wanted to plan rest stops and fuel stops, I can click this little magnifying glass, and it comes up with fuel, sleep, service, and garage. So for example, if I wanted to make sure that there was a service center somewhere along the trip in case I got some damage, I can click that and set a waypoint. If I want to make sure there's somewhere I can rest, like because it's a long job, I can now click that, which I'll do, and now shows me the next rest stop along the trip. And I can, and it's 25 miles away. I can then add that route, that waypoint to the route, like so, and now it's added into the actual route for the trip. I can also remove waypoints by simply going to the waypoint and removing it. And the reason I want to remove that one is because it's out of the way. But again, you can now go and have a look at no to that, and you've got your choice of rest areas. If you have a look at this, you've got rest areas 1 through to 15. So if I go to the next one, I can see if that's actually on the route. Okay. Which doesn't look like it is. So we go back. Sleep. Next one. Next one. Oh, actually, it is on the group. I got it wrong. So that one is actually on the way. So, sorry. So we go to number 2, which is on the way, and I'll add that. I know the rest point is added. There's probably fuel there as well, but if there wasn't, I could then choose a waypoint for fuel. I hope I'm explaining. That really looked bad at how I showed that. But you've got to just make sure it's on your route, and then just click it as a waypoint and then go for it. All right, so we'll see how it all works. And again, watch the screen. I've got it zoomed in roughly where I would normally have it. And we shall go for a drive. And drop this job off, and you'll see how it all works. And again, there's various different ways you can zoom in, zoom out. But for now, I'm just keeping it the way it is because this is basically how I like it. And again, if you look up here at the speed, once we get on the road, it will show us the actual speed limit and what speed we're doing. So now it's saying that 8 miles away, there's a left turn. And because this isn't a main road, it's not showing that as a turn when we get up here, because it's basically a driveway. And again, not perfect, but it's pretty close. He's done a really good job on it. I don't want to jump out in front of this car because he's likely to run into me. And hopefully that truck will stay on that side. So now it's telling me it's 5 miles away to the left turn, and as I get closer, of course, that will reduce.
Keep left, and then turn left.
And now you can see it's telling me that beeping is actually Trucky that is beeping, not the GPS.
Turn
But you
left.
can have a warning on the GPS that will warn you if you're speeding. But I don't have that, I have Trucky doing it. But again, up the top here, you've got 45 miles an hour and your current speed there, so that you know what speed to make. You know what gear you're in, you know how much fuel you've got, etc, etc. Now as you can see here, it's showing you where the next waypoint is. Oops, again, because I'm trying to show you everything. Yeah, so down here it's saying that, whoops, the next waypoint is 1 mile away in Vicksburg. Sorry, not 1 mile. What's it saying? I've got this on a bad angle at the moment so that you can see it. It's actually nearly flat. So I'm having a hard time seeing it. Normally I'd have it tilted forward towards me so I can see it better. But so the camera can see it, I've actually got it tilted flat and it makes it hard for me to see. So that's why I'm sort of stuffing up. So yeah, it's actually 45 miles away to the next turn. And that's number 1 waypoint in Vicksburg. I'm sorry, it's not 1 mile. But I'm trying my best. Like I say, I've got this flat and I'm looking at it on a horizontal, you know what I mean. I can hardly see it properly. It's so that you can see it properly. But again, with all the information, it's great that you've got all this information, because the new GPS that you get with 1.58 isn't very forthcoming with the information, and the fact that you've got all your information at your fingertips on the GPS is fantastic, and he's going to improve it even more. So you're going to have more information, and it's the good thing is that all the information is choosable. You can turn it on and off. If you think there's too much, you can turn it off. You don't have to actually have it all on the screen. So just remember that if you find that these things are too much and you need to turn something off, all you've got to do is go to settings and turn them off in the settings. Yep. Oh, by the way, I'm in the Haterbuilt in case you're interested in what truck I'm running. With my cat on the dash, I had to move him because he was actually sitting in the middle of the dash and it was making it hard for me to see. Especially on the mountain roads. We did a live stream on the mountain roads and I could hardly see anything. It caused me to crash a couple of times. Well, that's my excuse. Yep, I know. So as you can see, it's pretty accurate as to what roads we're on and where sometimes it might go a little bit off track. But what it does is if, for example, it moves slightly to the right, the actual blue arrow. Oh, it's got to stop.
That's right.
if it moves slightly to the right or something, it will have a little line connecting it to the road, showing you that you're still on the correct road. But it doesn't do that very often. I've only had it do it to me probably twice. It normally stays within the road. And again, he's improving it all the time, making it better. And I will definitely be using it more often. I've got to, believe it or not, I've got 3 tablets in front of me, but I'm going to have to get another tablet because I want to position it in another place. And to do that, I'll need another tablet because I run, on this tablet, normally I run my dashboard through SimDash. I've got my tablet on the one over to the right, you can't see it at the moment. And then I've got, on the one on the left, I've actually got my touch portal for controlling my streams and my recording and so forth. Oops, red light still. But I can possibly just put it on this one anyway in the middle, because you've still got a dashboard in game. So I'm thinking I'll probably just leave it on this one. That's how I've been doing it. But again, like I say, it makes it so much easier to have all your information at your fingertips there, instead of having it blocking your screen on the game. Oh, geez, that came quick, didn't it? We're not on the track, are we? Well, not. No, good. So yes, all your information's there, and again, it's all choosable. You don't have to. It's switchable. You can have it on or off. Whatever information you want on there, whatever information you don't want on there, it's up to you. And again, like I say, the fact that you can put multiple waypoints. So if you're doing long trips for hardcore, where you need to plan rest and fuel stops, you can, as you take the job, have a look at the route, choose where to stop, so that you don't run out of fuel. What speed is it here? 25. Okay. There you go. Why did I choose a job where the speed limit's so slow? So yes, you can, like I was saying, you can choose as many waypoints as you want. It will then tell you where they are, how many miles to the next turn. I love that feature. I think that's fantastic. Okay, up 35. Are we going to get out of these speed limits? Or are we going to be stuck with 35 forever? Gee. Oh, the job's just up here. Oh no, that's the first waypoint. What? So as you can see, the first waypoint's showing up. Just up here, as you can see, there's a little waypoint. It's showing me to go there. Once I've done that waypoint, it will then tell me to come back on track to finish my job. And again, telling me how many feet to the turn. Come on, guys, what are you doing? And again, down the bottom there, it's telling me how much time to the next waypoint in real time, how much time in the game.
And then turn left.
And of course, she's telling me to turn left because that's the route that's in the game, but this is the route that I've got on the GPS, TruckSim GPS,
Rerouting.
telling me to go here to go and have a sleep. I'm going to do it just to show you. I don't need sleep, of course, but I'm going to show you how it works. Telling me to turn here. So once I've turned, I come in here, go to the waypoint, and it clicks off. As you see, the waypoint is now clicked off. I'm going to just pretend I've driven in here. I've gone to sleep, done my rest, and now I'll turn back around and come out. Hopefully not run into this truck that's here. And then it will start me back on the correct route. As you can see, it's now started me back on the correct route to the end of my job. And if I had another waypoint, it would then show me to the next waypoint, etc., etc.
Finding a new route. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
And now it's telling me the next turn is in 13 miles. And if you look down the bottom here, now it's telling me in real time 7 minutes to the end of the job, or 1 hour and 57 minutes in game time. Yeah, driving a bit slow there, Mr. Primeway. Oops. So yes, remember watching this, and again, this is not on your screen in game. This is on a tablet. Okay, so don't think that that's how it's going to look in game. In fact, I'll turn it off to show you. Right, so there you go. That's what it will look like in game. There's no GPS showing. All right, because the GPS is on my tablet outside of the game. Again, if you look here, I'm doing 69 miles per hour in the 70 zone. I'm heading, I can't really make that out again because I'm on an angle. Normally I would see that properly. It's telling me I've got 285 gallons left of fuel. I'm in 8 low. Got 1 mile to the next turn off, which was to keep left. Yep, fair enough. Now the next turn will be at 25 miles from here. And it's now telling me I've got 5 minutes left in the job. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I'm just showing you how accurate it is and how it works. And like I say, I will probably do a how to set it all up video, so you know how to install it and get everything set up for yourself in another video. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. As you can see here, you've got a bit of a jaggedy line, but that's okay because it'll straighten itself out, as you can see. And like I say, he's going to improve that so it's smoother. But again, it's no big deal. At least you know you're on the right road. Just a bit of a graphical hitch. So obviously it's a keep left here, so it's just showing you that's what you have to do. And it's the same thing in 6 miles.
Keep left there.
Okay, now it's telling me to turn right up
Keep
here,
right.
which I shall do. And I'll slow down because I'm speeding. And I'll keep right,
Keep right.
making sure I don't run into anything. And now it's telling me to keep left. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just showing you what it's doing and how it's working. Keep left. done. So right turn in 21 miles. We should be getting close to the job. 2 minutes left. So all that information is available to you. This makes it more immersive.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So it's telling me to turn right. It's showing me it's in 3 miles,
Exit right.
which is correct.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Now you may be wondering why it's showing 1 mile and all that stuff, because that's actually the scale of the map.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Now she was getting that wrong. She was telling me to turn right there. And the actual GPS got it right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
You know, if I had followed the voice instructions, I would have turned right back at the set of lights there. And it's telling me it's 1 mile to the drop-off. Yeah, I know, I'm speeding. Sorry. And it's showing me around this bend to the left. That's where the drop-off is. And I don't know if you can see the red flag. Yes, you can. Good stuff. Again, I apologise for it being so bright, but I just couldn't get that camera. Because I had to zoom in so far, it just, yeah, all the settings went crazy. It took me ages to get it that good.
Here we are, safe and sound and snug as a bug.
Alright, so here we are, and now we'll go up here, reverse it in, drop it off. Alright, let's do it. It's called Murphy's Law for a reason. Like I said, for some reason, nothing's working for me tonight. I've got the worst luck of ever, of anyone. Bit messy, but it'll go green. There we go. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now if you look at the GPS, it tells me everything I need to know. So looking at there, it's told me how many miles I drove, which was 186 miles. No cargo damage. Oh, it didn't stay there for very long. And it told me how much money I earned. So as you can see, it gives you all the information you need. That's why I was having troubles. I was in reverse. Why? That's why it was stolen. Yeah, so it gives you everything you need to know. Works fantastic. All the links are in the description below. I highly recommend grabbing it, even if you only to get the free one to test it out and see if you like it. And I think you will. I think you'll love it. And yeah, so any questions, ask them down in the comments. All links, like I say, will be in the description. And if you did enjoy it, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the thumbs down. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down. Yeah, see, normally it's on that angle. And that way I can see everything. But now you can't see anything. All right, so, yes, hopefully you did enjoy it. And if you did, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.